Live from KTUL Tulsa, you're watching Good Day Tulsa.
Since it is the 4th of July, after all, we'll be talking with celebrity historian Raffi Andonian about George Washington's rules of civility and decent behavior in company and conversation, so you'll know how to act at your party tonight.
He's going to teach me.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's got a good...
Okay. Then you got to teach.
I got a lot to learn. So it'll be a great show. Coming up next, we're going to meet the author of How Many Ways Did Founding Fathers Oppose the Constitution? And talk about the way George Washington would have handled himself at your 4th of July party. We'll talk about that next. How many ways did Founding Fathers oppose the Constitution? That's not just a question I'm asking you. That's the title of a book that explores this interesting inquiry. And this morning, we're happy to have the author of that book, celebrity historian Raffi Andonian, joining us here in the studio, where he's going to tell us more about that and also about George Washington's rules of civility. Now, I had no idea. I didn't know anything about the rules of civility. I probably should know more about it. But nobody knows more than celebrity historian Raffi Andonian about that. And the book is, what's the name of the book again?
How Many Ways Did the Founding Fathers Oppose the Constitution? Just talks about the constitutional debates in the founding era.
How did you get into that?
Looking at George Washington, studying the Constitution and studying the debates around it and the Founding Fathers and the discussions they had. And certainly civility can be applied in those contexts as well, right?
Sure.
Whether you're at the 4th of July grill or having a political discussion.
So if you're at the 4th of July grill in 2022 and George Washington comes up, how would he conduct himself at said party?
Well, no better time to look at it than now on the 246th birthday, right?
Sure.
And what he would do is he would look at ways you conduct yourself eating and talking around other people. So rule number 1, drink not nor talk with your mouth full.
Okay. So drink not, talk not.
So this is not what you want to do.
With your mouth full. Okay. All right.
Rule number 2, put not another bite into your mouth until the former be swallowed. So as you're eating this one, don't put that next bite into your mouth.
Man, that Washington guy knew some stuff, didn't he?
You don't want to look like Lucille Ball. You know in I Love Lucy when she's at the chocolate factory, stuffing her mouth with all that chocolate and it just gets bigger and bigger. She can't handle it. You don't want to look like that at your party, right?
You don't want like that. Okay, this is all George Washington.
That's right. So rule number 3, speak not evil of those who are absent, for it is unjust. In other words, don't talk behind people's back.
Don't talk junk about somebody who ain't in front of you, man. It's not right.
Just have your beer, enjoy your hot dog, eat properly, but don't talk junk behind people's back. Exactly like you said. Did you hear about Pete and Kim? They're doing this and this? No. I
don't trust either one of them.
That's right.
Right.
And rule number 4, be not hasty to believe flying reports to the disparagement of any.
Again, I don't know anything about Pete and Kim.
If someone starts talking junk behind someone's back, don't believe it, right? What did George Washington say somewhere? He said, Google it, something like that, before you believe it?
He did. He said Google it first. I remember that being a part of the original Constitution. They scrapped that line, I think.
And he also goes on to talk about many other things, like don't cough or sneeze on the food. And now in the COVID era, I feel like that really applies, don't you think?
Did he have COVID? Did he know something we didn't know?
He must have seen ahead,
man,
right?
He must have been like, yeah. So first off, let me thank you for coming out on the set, bringing food and bringing ice cold American treats.
Cheers, America.
Beverage. Cheers to you.
I think of it as we have to look at America's first Martha Stewart for our manners.
And he didn't even know Snoop. Now, tell me a quick look once again about the book, one more time.
So the book is about the constitutional debates at the time of the ratification of the Constitution. The Founding Fathers did not agree. And so it's important for us to remember that because there's still discussion about the Constitution today, right? About many issues. And so there is no one way the founders saw the Constitution. And to me, that's eye-opening because it makes it okay for us to continue to have these debates and to have them with civility.
I love that. So everybody doesn't have to agree. That's phenomenal. And even you and I, St. Louis, Tulsa, we can sit down, we can have a cold brew, we can eat a hot dog and talk about it. How many ways did Founding Fathers oppose the Constitution? By Raffi Andonian. Cool cat. For more information, visit celebrityhistorian.com. That's celebrityhistorian.com.